Greetings everyone. Let's start by lowering the music volume. And I'm Sami Laakso from Snowdale Design. I welcome you to a gameplay stream of Peacemakers Horrors of War. And I have a special guest with me today on this side. Always a struggle. I'm sorry for the video quality. My internet is struggling for some reason, but let's struggle through. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sir Sakas. Some of you may already know me, and I'm very much looking forward to playing Peacemakers with you again today. It's 1.5 weeks since my last game, I think, so it's about time.
Yeah, a little, not too long ago, we had a stream. We played Lands of Culture today together, and today we are going to play Peacemakers Horrors of War. Welcome to the stream, Ville and MTP, and why not can head to the table. So we are going to play the first scenario, and I suggested before pre-stream to Thekos that maybe we want to try one of the challenges, as we are both seasoned peacemakers and would not be faced by a first scenario without any extra challenges. And the rules have for each scenario we will have 2 unique challenges to make them a little bit more, well, challenging. And for the first one, we can either almost swap their motivations, or we can shuffle some extra horrors to the deck. And I would recommend going with the bad memories, as that would guarantee that we can highlight the title of the game, Horrors of War, by actually seeing some horrors. Because if we do not let any units get defeated, we would not see any horrors in the first scenario, which is a possibility if you are playing it again and again after winning it and knowing what to expect. And if that sounds all fine and good, I have dealt our starting hands here and there face down, and after that we shuffle four horror cards from the horror deck into the resource deck.
It's gonna be exciting for sure.
And I'll do it off camera, and will also try to not look at the deck myself either, because you're not supposed to see if there's a horror card on top of the deck or not. You can see it, of course, after the shuffle, but not beforehand. And while I do that, we can choose our adventures. We have the 4 available ones. I put them over here. You can choose yours first if you want. If you have a favorite avian, I mean adventure.
Well, I would have liked to choose Isala, but she's not there, so I think I'll take the fox again. That's becoming like one of my favorites at the moment. Yes,
the
Fennec
fox
fox.
and the Fennec fox, and I'll start placing her on the right side just to help us remember better who's playing who. Welcome to the stream, Lajani, and now I need to make my decision. So we have Akesan with us, and what do you think? Do we need what kind of abilities would be beneficial for us?
So, what would I could? I think I could. The Fennec fox can like displace units, like push them back, right?
Yes,
I think that's something that I can do quite well.
You can flip cards from the bottom to the top, or leave them bottom instead of putting them on top, which is really nice. And thanks to my shuffling, our first card will be a horror card. I swear, I did not plan it. I shuffled it without looking at the cards.
Just like rolling dice, right?
Yes, but now we are on the same side. Or, well, we were playing cooperative that time, so we are also on the same side here.
I don't know. What like be something that can influence units directly, maybe? Is there an adventurer who can do that?
Depending on what you mean directly, like Nabo can
Mm,
poison them directly if we are like going genocide and not caring who lives and who dies. If we just want to win, he can make that easier with his food poisoning. But in the opposite, Tampatro can help us heal the units better. And also he has the improved carrier pigeon, which lets us swap cards between each other more, even more.
I think that's pretty helpful, especially healing, right?
And Yainer is good fortifications anywhere and stuff like that. But
yeah, like healing and exchanging cards.
Yeah, the map is not that huge here, so maybe we can manage without Yainer's extra abilities. So why not? I can go with Tampatro, the Gold Dust Day Gecko, and these fellows can go back to the box. Wait for the.
Then you can heal the units when I mess up. So.
And Ville is saying that you have echo when you speak.
Oh.
I can try turning that off. You should be here only once, unless. Oh, let's see if I have to turn this. Maybe that helps. Try speaking.
I don't know.
Now.
Trying to speak.
Yes.
Test.
And Ville can confirm on the chat if that helped.
Okay.
Because I put your face here in different way than previously, so that might have like doubled your voice.
Okay.
And Ville says now it's better.
Perfect. Thank you for letting us know.
Yes, letting us know not now and not in the end. So we can I can reveal our starting hands. I got Lost Missive. I can throw away cards from the decks without resolving them, and I got my own emergency care, which I can heal units. And you got Safe Haven. You can put 2 fortifications on any space on the board except the rivers, and local contacts, which lets you flip the topmost card from any deck, no matter where you are on the board. As usually we can only influence stuff from the space we are, but Yainer, the Agami Heron's cards are good even if you are in a different place.
Very good. That's a good card. I like that one.
And only one more final thing to choose is who is our starting player.
Well, since you're the host, I would appoint you as starting player.
That's a trick question I like to ask people because there's no starting player. And I got one of my friends to fall that for 2 times. And the second time is always better than the first.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
So what should we do? Do you think we want to start by saving up more cards, or do you want to go and actually try to do something? We both have 1 card with the extra card draw, so if, as we know, all the cards are multi-use cards and you can use one of the icon rows or the special effect. And in this case, if we use this to travel, we also get an extra card. So I can use this and get an extra card, and you have the same bonus card icon on your local contacts card as well.
I mean, you're the expert. I usually like to first see how the battle shifts at the very beginning. Another thing we could do is maybe just start putting fortifications on the specific spaces that we think are in most danger, right? I mean, that's something we could do
on our space, or of course we can move, or you can put with your safe haven. You can put 2 anywhere on the board. So we can just sit and wait and collect more cards or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you can heal. I mean, the Worst that can happen is that they start fighting. Nobody will. Nobody will be able to do the first round, right? Would that be possible? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
nobody should die right away. But we can also usually it's easier to prevent bad stuff from happening than trying to fix stuff that already went south.
Right, and they also
But
don't have that
both,
much motivation, so we need to be careful there. Yeah.
yeah. Welcome to the stream, Triple, saying that made it to the stream and hurricane has passed them except for some rain, so that's good.
That's very good, yeah.
So what to
You know
do?
what? I think we should make...
Do we put some fortifications down, or do we just do nothing? That's in many games doing nothing is not a good option, but in this one it actually can be from time to time.
I would opt for maybe protecting the arsenal a little bit if possible, and then just collecting cards and see how everything turns out.
Yeah, if you don't mind, maybe we start with your safe haven, so we can
Yep.
we do not have to move, and we can next turn we can see where we are needed the most.
Sounds perfect. Let's do that. Then I would use that card, and
So here's the safe haven. Let's us put 2 fortifications on any space without the river. So we will put that. I'll collect discard pile here below this. We don't need to see that during in gameplay. So we can put 2 fortifications behind my camera. Which ocelot would you prefer? The one in the middle without any defense, or one on the farther back ones? Both of those have one natural defense from the rocks and this from the tower, and this one also has one extra motivation which they will lose if this unit moves away from the tower for any reason.
Yeah, I would have said the middle one because I do remember that the other 2 actually do have natural formation already. So let's save that one a little bit. Okay.
And then we draw 4 cards from the resource deck. We set any drawn horror cards to the side, and then we choose how to distribute the rest. I'm such a good little lizard gecko. I can give you 2 because you used one of yours previously.
It's very generous of you.
And doesn't matter too much as we are still on the same space, so we can delegate freely on our next turn unless this makes it harder. And we can see from the left it will hit me because I'm higher on the priority list, and I get manifested fears, and if I have any nearby units, each of them takes 1 damage. Well, I only have you nearby and I'm not hurting you. So this is a lucky one. We only lost a resource card draw to that.
Coat of Windburst.
Yes, so that's it. Then we see what the armies will do. We will flip over the top cards of their order decks. And we have Impatient Strike for the Macaws with the speed of 5.3, and Unexpected Cover for the Ocelots with the speed of 7 point something, which goes definitely before the Macaws. So let's start by rolling as Unexpected here. Let's take a closer look. Unexpected asks us to roll the die until we roll a circle or a gear, and it will replace the insignia, which is the icon over here, which group will take this action. So we're not sure if this action will be taken by the circle group or the gear group, which is marked for the units with the base under them. So this and this here. The archers are in a gear group, and this middle Ocelot warrior is in the circle group. So one of those groups will gain 2 defense for this round. Normally it's the right half which dictates which group takes the action, but here the left side takes precedence over that. and that's a star, and we roll until we get a circle or a gear. We could be here all night. Nope. That's a circle. So now the middle one here, which we were most concerned about, has 2 defense for this round.
Nice.
And as for the Macavs, they got an impatient strike. So after this order, if the right half is strike, which it definitely is, we will place it face up on top of its deck. And if it's not a strike, they would lose 1 motivation, but it definitely still is a strike because we wanted to be greedy and save our resources. And now it says that each star Macav will attack. And I can already put this on top here because of the left half. And it just means that next round, if we don't do anything, they will try to attack again. But that's not too bad, because these 2 are here, the star units, and their range is marked here with the green, and both of those have range of 2. And we can see that they do not reach the ocelots, because from our example, this is 1, 2, 3 spaces away, so they do not reach the ocelots. So that's they didn't lose motivation, but at least they didn't hurt anyone either. So good and bad. And that now we have resolved all the orders, and we go to the status phase where we simply see if we win, lose, or continue playing. We would win if both motivations here with the glass beads would be on green at the same time. That's when we win. But if one side's motivation drops all the way to black, or even both at the same time, we lose the scenario, as then the war did not end in a peace, but rather in some sort of surrender or catastrophe, which will end up with more casualties. But now we go to the next round and see how we can hopefully influence them to be on green at the same time.
Do I see some food poisoning in my hand?
You definitely do see. So you got food poisoning and a hurry up, which can increase the speed of an order by 4, or if I play it, I can increase the speed by 6.
Oh, wow. I should probably give that card to you, right?
I also
increasing the speed by 6 could be pretty
mixed
helpful.
groups for gears. So if we want, it doesn't do anything here because they don't have a gear, but here I could change an order for both of those archers if wanted.
We're still in the same space. That what was it called? That order card I have, the one with the speed. That one
hurry up.
That's probably something I should give to you, right? You can use it much better than I can.
Yeah, I can increase speed by 6, and we have played this scenario before, so we know that there might be a good use for this. But knowing so, we probably want me to be on the Ocelot side and you on the Macaw side. I don't really want to give extra speed for the Macaws in this scenario usually.
Then, at least from my side, my good idea, maybe pay the leader of the macaws a visit, if you catch my drift.
I certainly do, and if you plan on doing that, even though the emergency gear is really nice because I can heal up to 4 damage, but it also has free movement, so you could use that and your local contacts to move to the leader and gain 2 cards by doing so. But the thing with free cards and free movement in this case is that we are also making the horrors happen faster. So it's not quite as free as it normally is.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because I mean I could also just use my movement card with the local contacts and then draw a card, but we don't. But all cards have movement, right?
Yeah, all cards have at least 1 movement. But for example,
So,
if we think we don't need the mixed groups for the effect or the survey or all the other effects, I could perhaps delegate this to you for moving there.
That might be a good idea, and then I can still keep my other card. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
If we want to discard cards, do we do it probably on the Ocelot side or the Macau side? In other words, should I delegate this before you lead or not?
Probably rather with the macaws, right? Because they shouldn't deal too much damage to the ocelots.
Yeah, this one we don't probably want to discard because it's going to waste another turn for them. But in the future there might be something, so I'll give you more goodies. So I will give the Lost Missive as well. And you can do your dirty. You can do your dirty tricks now.
No one going to use your 2 movement card, and so then we'll
the mix groups for the 2 travel, and with with a mischievous smile on your face, you will trot your way to the leader.
Yeah, I just wanna show off my cooking skills.
Yes, your extra ingredients you want to put in the soup.
Exactly.
So you can give up to 2 damage to a nearby unit, but you can't kill them with this one. Do you want to give 1 or 2?
Actually, 1 would be enough. I think 1 would be enough. I'm not that bad of a cook.
Leaders, he's the only leader in this scenario, which is reminded by the star by the next to their name, and that means that if they get defeated, their side motivation goes directly to black, and that's one way to lose the scenario. So we don't want him to be dead, which is definitely a reason to put just one damage.
I think he didn't like my food too much.
Yeah, just a slight mistaste. Like it's not their favorite. Like I guarantee he has eaten worse.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I think then I would leave it like this for now and just save up on a few cards, I think.
If you're not surveying what they're planning to do, I probably want to save both of my cards. But if you do survey and find something here that would prompt me to use the hurry up, I have the tools to go to the Ocelot side to make them faster. But it's up to you if you want to save up or not. If you save, I will save as well.
I have one survey, I think, right? On the Lost Missive, I think.
On the Lost Missive, and also the ability of the local contact is that you can look any of the top cards of the decks.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that now because I am already like where I would look like a nearby unit. So you know what? Like we could actually use the Lost Missive card and just turn over the left of the macaw.
If it's a horrible one, then you can't anymore use the effect of the card to actually discard it. But that's the game, deciding what to do with each card, and even more importantly, when to do so.
But wasting the local context is pretty bad as well. What to do?
Yeah, okay. My favorite reaction of players playing this game is like, I don't want to use this card for this. I don't want to use this card for this. I want to use it for everything.
Of course. I mean, we are gamers. Of course, we will use everything. Okay, you know what? Let's use the local contacts one. Let's use it. It will come back around at some point, whatever in the deck. So let's use that one.
So using in case the effect here, something. Where we can flip the topmost card face up from any or miss deck. And even though you could choose either of these, you choose to flip this one.
Exactly. Now let's hope it's a horrible one because I just used my local contacts card.
Well, it's good one.
It's a good one.
Yes.
I will not discard that one.
Yes, and there's not. This was the reason you wanted to show your cooking skills to Commander Sotsiamak. Because if he has full health, he will increase their motivation, but otherwise it will get actually lowered by 1. So I think we are good like this.
All right.
And I did see there's one extra fun horror card waiting for us. Who will get 2 cards? I guess I'm again going to be the kind one, and you can get 2 because you only have 1. And often we need a little bit more stuff to do on the Macau side on this scenario, even though I have not even chosen where to go. I'm just hanging around the bridge. You got a consultation and a lost missive, and the consultation lets you move 1 card from a nearby army's deck to any other position in said deck.
That's good.
Like that. And I got another mixed groups, this time for the circle, so I can change a task to be performed by just the circle. For example, if we don't want both of these to attack, we can change it that just the middle ocelot attacks. And then the fun part, and this is for you. The Sotsimak did not like your food. They're not trusting you. If an army is nearby, which it is, we are going to shuffle their order decks, leaving any face of cards face up.
Oh no.
And the timid goes somewhere else, and the strike goes somewhere else as well.
Just, you know what? It's not difficult. Just such a way that that card is at the top again.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to shuffle it looking anywhere except the cards. So the left side, it's allowed to. We can see where it is, so it's the second, but not now. And the bad part is that if this goes a lot more down, then perhaps might move before actually doing this. So then it's not a wasted attack like it would be right now.
Uh-oh.
The commander got a little bit suspicious of your soup, even if you tried to be really gentle on the pepper.
It just tasted a little strange, just a little bit.
made him wary enough that we need to change our plans just a little. And
guess,
it's not top, it's here.
Yeah.
So well, now we have no idea what they're going to do because of your soup. And that has now been resolved. So the first one was it more? Yes, that this one was for me. So just to know when we reshuffle this, I might harm someone, and you might shuffle their decks.
Well.
And what's going to happen is now it's still not bad. It's a revoked strike, and the ocelots have also a revoked advancement. Pretty lucky for us. So Ocelots is faster, and it says that on the left side that we do not resolve the right half of this order. So the Ocelot does not move 1 space forward, but instead their motivation will get lowered by 1, as this would be a little bit careless to be there, but we got really lucky with the task being cancelled, and motivation lowers to 5. And we have similarly a revoked one there. I think the soup was worse than we thought. They were going to do something, but no, can't do anything. Feeling too bad. So it could have cancelled a more critical task, but now it only cancels a strike for both of these who are not in range. So in best case scenario, it would have cancelled something more meaningful, but can't have everything. But motivation does go to 10 for the Macaws.
Which is good. Okay.
Welcome to the stream, Bruno. Nice to have you here. And now it's our turn again. We do know that their left half is now timid, so they will lose 1 motivation from that.
Wonderful.
But other than that, we do not have information.
Okay. I can discard 2 cards, right? with the lost missives, and I can also like place a card somewhere else in the deck
Yes.
with
For
consultation,
example,
right?
you could
Yeah.
hurry up the strike from the bot here if you wanted.
That's what I'm thinking, because it might be an idea. Then we know next round everything is good. We don't have to waste any more cards.
Yeah,
I think I will do that.
One of these could be movement for these, so they could come forward, and then the strike is actually a problem.
We don't.
But now we can
We
make
don't want
it
them to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I will use my consultation card.
So we can move one card from a nearby army's deck to any other position in the deck. Quite often it's used to delay certain things that you are not ready to face quite yet, but now we want them to actually do the striking that they planned to do earlier, so we are going to move the Star Strike to the top.
So I just poisoned the leader of the macaws, and while he's like feeling ill and everything, I'm just telling him like any stupid plans that don't help at all.
Yeah,
So,
first they fumbled their own ways without your help, like being just mistrusty of you, and now you're mixing the pot even more. And I'm just smiling in the bridge, like nothing to see here, everything is fine.
You're just on the bridge and just relaxing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you do the poisoning. I'll just relax here a bit.
I guess we are happy with this.
Yeah, sure.
And for once, we have a turn where there's no horror cards drawn, so you will get another food poisoning and also a false order, which lets you flip the bottommost card face up from a nearby army's deck, and you may put it on top or not.
Nice. More food poisoning. Well.
And I get another safe haven, which lets us put fortifications on any space except the water, and my other one is, I got second hurry up. I can play +6 speed for an order if we feel like it.
Very good.
Twice, so +12 speed. And Macaws have the timid strike with the speed of 2, and on the right side for the Ocelots we have a surprise cover, and surprise has a question mark for the speed, and before determining the Ocelot speed we need to roll, and that will be their new order speed, and we will ignore any number on the right half. And that's an 8, which goes before the 2, and the right side was a cover, so now both of the gear group Ocelots, so one here and here, both of those gain 2 defense for this round. Doesn't matter too much because this is the one we land here. They're again out of range. So first of all, the left one will say that if he's not full health, they will lose 1 motivation from that, down to 9. And the other card is a strike for the stars who do not reach any Ocelots.
Well, that didn't go too badly.
So our new round begins. Do you wish to survey something? Do you want to see what the Ocelots are doing? Ocelots
Well,
have
I think
done
you're
a whole lot of not attacking, so they're probably going to attack soon.
I think you're closer to the Ocelots. You can probably survey them better, but I might keep an eye on the macaws, what they're doing. Do I have a card that has survey? Oh, yeah. 3 cards. Yeah.
I have 4 cards with survey. I have 2 of the hurry ups.
And I got 3. Okay.
You have 3.
We don't want like these circle macaws to attack, right? So it might be an option that I use one of my survey icons to actually turn over the right half, like the right card of the army order card. Just see if they are trying to cause trouble.
I'm also a little bit curious about this, as I do have 2 hurry-ups if we want ocelots
speed.
to go faster. Because they also Macavs do have some cards that say that they want to be faster than their opposing side.
Yeah, the problem is that the food poisoning, which I don't need at the moment, doesn't have a survey icon, but I can take the... What do I have?
You have 2 of the lost missives, which lets you discard cards, and 1 false order, which lets you take the bottommost card. But you can also like recycle the food poisoning if you want a new card by using it for travel and basically travel 0, or you can move to a different Macav if you think you are done with the with the lead.
That's a good idea, actually. I never thought of recycling cards. Yeah, let's do that. I don't need poison, right?
But
So
again, it does make it our deck go faster, which is sometimes not a good thing as if you have 4 horrors there already.
yeah, but the next one is not a horror card. I think it's fine.
Yeah. That's why you can. We wanted you to be able to see if it is like it's coming. Do I want to draw it now or later? So you're going to use this term travel, and you get the new card. Do you want to travel? Do you want to stay here?
I'll travel 1 to the right, I think. I don't need to be with the leader at the moment, and I think it makes sense to be more toward the middle. Yeah.
And your new card. Well,
So,
you have the set. You have the full
in
set.
another-
You have now three lost missives.
And I think I will actually use 2 of the last missives, because I like to keep like 1 of each type of card for now.
So
For
you start
surveying.
by playing one for the survey for the eye
Yeah.
icon. Do you want to start with the left or right side?
Let's start with the right side. No, left. Oh, great.
I did not see it.
Okay, left.
And the left one is a swift with a speed of 6, and saying if this is the fastest order
Wow.
this round, they will gain motivation, but if it's the slowest, they will lose 1. So now it would be great time to play a hurry up to give 6 here. So then it would be if both of these together are faster than this, because it will like negate the 6 from this one. So it would most likely the slots would be faster.
But I think I'll play another lost missive just to see what the other card on the right is.
Definitely don't want to discard this because we do have tools to turn this into a minus motivation.
Exactly, yes.
So taking a peek at this one, it's an advancement, which is bad news simply because it's really fast. So it's 5.9. And each circle Macaw will move 1 space forward, so both of these will move 1 to the this one to the bridge and this one to the river. So
I could discard it, but I think the more controlled thing would be to take a look at the bottom card and maybe put that on top of something good. And if not, I can always like discard that one still.
Or if I'm anyway going to play one of the hurry up, should I first go to the Ocelots and maybe survey one of their cards just to know
You
how
could also
fast
do that.
they are?
Yeah, sure. You have a lot of cards. You can actually do that. That might also be an idea because, like 11, what do they have? 11.9 speed. That's a lot. So
Yes, that's a lot. So even with this +6 from this, we would negate basically this, but both of these together should win the 5.9, which is still kind of a lot depending on what happens, but they can be kind of slow at times.
Yeah, why don't you go and then we can see like if they have any good cards.
There's no one hurt right now, so I guess I'm going to be greedy and use the emergency care for moving because I get a new card.
You'll just have to trust me that I won't do any more food poisoning.
And you see that this one is not a horror. That was your reasoning before, so I can use the same one. It's not a horror. I can use.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think I'll go to the middle Ocelot and get the new one from here, which is yours. specialty
Yeah.
gives 2 defense, or if you use it, this gives 3 defense to the whole army. So if you use it here, all the Macavs get 3 for this round. But it's not bad here either. If they're attacking, I can give +2 to everyone here. And I'm thinking I could use one of the hurry-ups for survey, but if my memory serves correct, I might have also decided the game that I know that there might be at least 2 swifts on the deck, so I might not want to waste those. So perhaps I use the mixed groups to survey. What do you think?
Sounds like a bad idea.
Should we survey the left or right half? I'm probably not going to survey the other. I don't have enough cards to. If players choose to survey all the cards, they basically can't do anything else. If they do that every turn, like you get 4 cards and there's roughly 1 per card, so you basically waste all your cards to just survey. So that's not an option to survey all cards every turn. Some turns are more important than others, so you can use more cards then, but on average you cannot survey everything if you want to actually do something other than survey.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the right card, like I think it would be good to know whether they want to attack or not, right? I mean, the archers have a long range.
Yeah.
That could be kind of dangerous potentially. So I would opt for the right card, but I don't know what you think.
I was thinking the same, that it might be really nice to know if they're finally attacking, and if they are, who's going to do the attacking. And it's an attack for the circle group, so the middle one here is attacking your new friend.
My new friend.
And the bad thing is that this is only speed 1. So this is now speed 1, 1.2 versus 5.9. And this, whatever these are. I could just burn both of these to get +12, but that would be enough.
My 2 movement that I have over to you and I discard that card. We still need to be lucky for the next one, but it can't be worse than 1.2, right? It's kind of risky, but it's an option. I mean,
yeah. Well, what should I play 1 or 2 hurry-ups?
I'm kind of. Are there any more hurry-ups in the deck?
There's 3 copies of each card, so there should be 1 more. But we are less than halfway through, so we don't know when the last one will come. And another question is, do you want to protect this one from the incoming attack from the Ocelot?
I'd rather discard the right card because it's so slow. You know what I mean? That's a tough decision.
The next one might be an attack, while it's slower. Attack is on other ways it's worse than a movement.
Yeah. So you think I should maybe put down some fortifications on my friend?
I don't know if you want to keep your friend healthy. How much do you like him?
Well, kind of. But then you would have to play both cards then.
Yeah, but anyway would have to play multiple cards. It's just, do I play multiple or do I play 1 and you play at least 1, and then we hope blindly to get something good. I can make them really hurry up. Come on, guys, +12. Go.
Yeah. You can do that, and you know what? Let me drop maybe. Should I drop a defense fortification on that guy?
We have seen only 1 emergency care, so we can heal him later too. But your decision.
Because I think I'd rather keep these cards for manipulating the decks, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't have any deck manipulation right now, so we are just, if we don't draw any and you use yours,
Yeah.
then we don't have really options for that later.
I think I'll let my friend get hurt with the promise to maybe heal him later.
Promise of maybe helping later. What a great promise.
Yeah, I'm a very good friend.
Trust me, I might help you later. Trust me. Oh, I think that goes under the umbrella of don't make promises you can't keep.
I promise to roll a die to see if I will help you later. All right.
And that's one too many. We have one fun little horror waiting for us.
Well,
Do we want to see like who needs more cards?
we have both 2. So
Yes, I can make fortifications and I can get +2 defense toward the ocelots if they are attacking. And this might get hurt now, so I guess maybe you need more stuff.
as usual, I always get like
Yes,
more.
you can be our greedy player. Oh, you got emergency care, and you also got our first strategic retreat, which has 2
Oh, nice.
survey up here, and you can move 1 or 2 nearby units 1 space backwards. So
That
you
is
can,
a
for
great
example,
card.
put your friend out of harm's way. And I got my specialty. I got carrier pigeon, which lets draw a new card, and then I may give 1 or 2 to you, and then you may give 1 or 2 to me. So we can
Very good.
send cards to where we actually need them, and then let's see what fun times happen. A breakdown, and it's for me. I'm higher on the list. I'm going to discard all my resource cards and draw the same amount from the resource deck, which makes us go faster through the deck to see the other horrors. That's great.
You know what? It's good that you played both hurry up cards.
Yes, because now they would be, oops, there they go. But I'm sad to lose. I'm basically sad to lose all of these as well. My carrier pigeon.
Well, you designed the horror card, right? So
Yes, I did. And this combos nicely because I just got 2 new ones. I got emergency care that I might use to help your friend, and a consultation. This better be yours, so then we are 2 and 2. It is yours.
Yes.
You are a spy suspect. I don't know why, but you definitely are. Oh no, this is so bad. We are going to if you have nearby army, discard 1 card from each of its order decks.
Well,
So we are not going to see this swift, and we are not going to see this advancement now. And there is my 2 hurry up for nothing.
and now they have like a speed of 2 or something, you know?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because if this is not the Swifts, it doesn't matter that we played hurry ups.
Oh, you're right. Well, maybe there's gonna be the other Swift. Under
Maybe.
that.
Well, that happened. Let's see what they have to do. Well, it's not a Swift, it's a timid strike with a speed of 2.
It's also good.
And Ocelots have a surprise strike with a speed of !12. So I'm pretty sure this is going to go first, but just for the fun, let's see how much faster it is. It's 9, yes, so it's a speed of 21. I think it goes first. I think it goes first.
Oh no.
The Circle Ocelot will attack your new friend. And your
Alright,
new
but
friend
we might heal him.
does not have anything to save him from on any defense, so that's 3 damage, and that's the hurry ups resolved. When a card says has the keyword ongoing, it means that we leave it on the table as a reminder, and we discard it once the effect has been fully resolved. And in this case, we discard it now as the speed has been taken care of here. And timid strike, the commander is not full health, so they will lose 1 motivation from that, but then the circle macaws will attack, which is this and this, and they also attack 2 spaces away with 3 offense, so this will can attack both of these, but they prioritize units in front of them, so this will attack this one, and this will attack this one. 1 natural defense lowers the incoming damage by 1, so they only take 2 damage, and 2 fortifications reduce the damage by 2, but the fortifications are removed, and 1 damage goes through.
Alright.
It was not the worst, but it was not what we hoped for.
It has begun.
Yes. But good news are that I think we have seen all 4 horror cards now. Yes. So we have the rest of the deck horror free unless someone dies. Then it's not.
Unless someone dies, yeah. Well, I'm not good emo soup, so that's gonna help.
You can now fulfill your half promise to your friend if you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna heal him up.
I could.
I mean, I said I kind of
I could
promised.
heal pro
So
3 or like 4 up to 4, but I'm on a different space, so you're going to use this to heal for 2. And let's take 2 away. Welcome to stream scene. Saying so excited for this. So excited to see our horrors.
so
Do we want to do something else? Do we want to back someone with this retreat?
I'm thinking about pushing my friend back
or using
one
it for
space.
survey, because it does have 2 tasty survey icons. It's the only resource card with 2 survey icons.
Yeah, we definitely have to survey that for sure. The 2 survey icons and 1 card I can only use on one side.
It's
Of the
2
army deck,
separate
right?
survey actions, so you can first resolve 1 and then choose. After seeing the first one, you can choose which deck you want to use the second action.
You know what? Let's do that. I don't have to push him back yet. He's still fine, and he's not dead yet. So, but I might change rubber for the.
You don't need to go home because you're not dead yet. Does that mean that
Not-
you only go home when you are dead?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Well, you know what? Let me survey these decks, and then maybe I will.
Fox logic. You don't need to go home. You're not dead.
and then maybe I will drop a fortification on my
So
friend.
you use this for the survey. And
Yes.
do you start with left or right?
Let's take left.
And that's going to be another Swift. I would be glad to
That's
have
what
some
I
hurry-ups
thought.
pretty much right now, but I don't.
Where are they? Where are your hurry-ups?
Yeah, you can discard this, or you can use the false sword to plus the new one on top, or I could start coming your way and I could consultate it lower, but I don't know.
I think first I would use my second survey action to take a look at the right card, I think.
So here, take a good look this one, or you can always survey deeper into the deck, which we have not yet done. So you could have chosen to survey this card over here. It does not reorder the decks, we just know further into the future what's going to happen. But now choose to look at this one, and it's going to be a cover for the star macaws with an added ability for the commander, that if any macaw receives or has received damage this round, they would lose motivation, and it includes the adventure phase. So if we could put a little sauce in their soup, we could lower their motivation, or if they attack from this side, that would also be nice.
If you could find out whether or not they attack, because then I would not drop any fortification on my friend, because receiving 1 damage would actually not be the worst thing, because load
Yeah, but
motivation,
the
I mean.
cover is on here, so even if you put 2 fortifications, damage would come through. Because the defense is on the back star group and not the circles.
Oh. Oh, the
And
circles, okay.
the
These
sad
stars.
thing is that I could survey with my consultation. I can't survey this. I could recycle it, but I also kind of like the emergency care because I can take 4 damage away at once. But if I survey with this, I have no ability to reorder anything after that. So it's kind of tough situation.
Then then I think I will drop some fortification on my friend, and then I will do nothing for now. I will use the lost missive, I think, for that. Yeah, 2 fortification.
Yes. So using this icon row here, you put as many fortifications on your space as there are icons. So in this case, it's 2 fortifications for your new friend you so kindly want to take care of.
Exactly, and the fourth order I will keep for now because that is a very good card, and I don't think I need it for now.
I'll wait for with this as well, as if they attack, for example, this again, it would take 3 damage, would be at 4, then I heal everything. Or if they damage this one for 2, he also at 4 damage, and I can heal all of that as well. So I'm hoping they can survive 1 extra hit before I give like I'm really fair to like I'm bleeding, not enough. Not enough yet. You need to be half dead, then I will come and help you. And you're like, you're alive, you don't go home. Very fair. You'll get a carrier pigeon and a safe haven.
Okay.
And I get very nice. But just now I would have hoped you to delay this because I did draw and hurry up. I could have next turn. I could have used it, but now it's too late. I got also a retreat.
Well, just keep in your hand. We will get that.
Yeah, the
Some
deck
point,
will
yeah,
reshuffle soon enough, but I hope this will shuffle again also soon enough, so I will have another breakdown sooner or later, and there goes my cards. And the more I save my cards, the worse the breakdown is, because then we go through faster for the other horrors. So I really
For
don't
sure.
want to have too many cards when the breakdown happens. So it's swift cover with the speed of 9.6, which is pretty fast. And
Yeah.
here's an unexpected strike with a speed of 5, which is not enough to go before this. So unfortunately, this will go off first, and the Swift saying that if it's the fastest, they will gain motivation. And the right side is a defense for the stars, but if any Macaw receives damage this round, they will lose 1 motivation. And they are, fortunately, Ocelots are attacking. They have an unexpected strike, which is again, we will roll and see if this is indeed a gear, or maybe it might change to a circle, and that group will then perform an attack.
No,
And that's again a star. Let's reroll that. And that's also a star. This is what I was
all
alluding
night.
last time. And that's a 3rd star. And that's a 4th. I'm pretty sure there's even distribution of the icons.
Longest playthrough ever.
And that's a circle, so it will change, and this will attack your friend with the defense. And 1 damage will go through. And that will mean that the Macaws did receive damage this round, so they will go back to 8.
Nice.
And we go to the next round. The Ocelots have just 1 card left, and the Macaws have 2 on left side and 3 on the right side.
Okay. So remind me again, what cards do I have?
You have the False Order, which lets you pick at the bottommost card. Carrier Pigeon lets us change cards, and Safe Haven, you can put deep fortifications anywhere on the board.
All right, so I can't heal anyone. I do have some survey icons. That's always helpful. Also, I can put some fortification down. I might have to fortify my foot again, right? Because how much health? How much damage has he taken? 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, he has taken 2 damage, so he has 3 health left. So one full normal attack would be enough to defeat him. I could also back someone by 1 space. I could survey. I have the retreat. We could retreat this from the tower, so the archer, they would lose 1 motivation, and the archer would not be in range anymore. But the other units are still in range. Maybe if we don't back them up, I could use it for surveying, and we could see what the Ocelots are doing.
Let's do that. Let's do that for now, for sure. That's a good idea.
And I think I'm going to start with the right side to just know if they're going to harm your friend. And it just attack for the gears. So both of the archers, the bottom archer would otherwise attack here in front of them, but this unit is in a forest, which gives stealth, and they can only be attacked if the enemy is right next to them. So this one can't see the Macaw hiding the forest, so he will attack this one instead, as that's the only other option, and this one will attack this in front of them if nothing else changes. Do you think we care about the left side, or would we like to see what happens next round as well?
The left side, I think there can't be too much that really influences that, except for the insignia, right?
Yeah, it
For
can
the
change
base
the insignia, but currently, no matter which group attacks, they will always attack your friend.
I'm gonna have to drop at least 1 fortification on him.
So I also have consultation, which will let me move 1 card to any other position, but currently there's only 1 card, so I can't move anything. So I'm thinking I want to look at the second from the same side, so I can actually use the consultation if it would make a difference.
Okay.
And if nothing else, we know what they're going to do next round. So the second card is an identical strike for the same group.
Okay, that doesn't help us too much.
So now we know that the archers are trying to attack 2 rounds back to back, if nothing else affects it.
Yeah, so either you push the archer back, or I drop fortifications on my friend.
Yeah, the +3 defense for all the Macaws would be really nice right about now, but unfortunately I had a mental breakdown and I no longer have it.
Yeah. You know what? Let me drop some fortification on my friend. Let me use the carrier pigeon, I think, because we don't really want to burn through the resource deck, right? So
Yeah,
might be sense to use that one.
because we would kind of want to protect the top one too, because, well, I don't know when if the top one moves to the water space, to the river, then we can't defend them anymore. So the damage kind of sticks, but I also have emergency care, but I can only heal 1 unit with it. But yeah, maybe we should care more about your friend right now because he's the one in
Yeah.
harm's way.
Yeah, who would definitely die. So let me use the carrier pigeon for a fortification.
Yes. A bit sad to use a card for single fortification, but in this case it might
Yeah.
mean the difference between life and death.
And I could use the safe haven if you think that makes sense to protect the top one a bit as well. I
If this
could.
card doesn't change what happens here, this will attack the top one, and then the next round it will kill him.
That's why it might make sense to use the safe haven now on the top guy.
Yeah, we already have 4 horror cards, and one of them is the breakdown, which makes them go faster. So I'm not too keen on seeing new extra horror cards added to the deck. So if we can protect, I think it would be a good idea. Even though we are going blind to this round here too, so that's also not usually not something you want to see. But we can't do everything.
Yeah. I think I will do the safe haven thing one, just to protect all these guys a little bit. I think it's a bit.
You're growing. You're becoming attached to your little bird friends.
Yeah, I mean they're still alive, right? And as long as they're alive, they can't go home. So
So you can at least keep company. So you start feel
Yeah.
lonely if you don't have your bird friends.
And with that, I think I'm done for now.
Yeah, I think
What
I
about
can
you?
also save. I right now I can save a little because we still have quite a lot of the deck, so the breakdown is not coming immediately. But I will start burning up my cards once the deck gets reshuffled or close to being reshuffled, because I don't want to like discard 5 or 6 cards and then go through the deck so fast.
Well, that would be horrible.
That's not a something I want to see.
That would be quite the horror, right? Yeah.
That would be exactly that. Oh, you got new encouraging words, which is might be really nice for next round with then another strike coming. You can give 3 defense to your friends and local contacts that you peek at any cards, no matter where you are.
Very cool.
I got food poisoning and mixed groups for the star.
Okay.
But food poisoning has a nice movement or fortification action as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Macaws are going to have a wavering cover, which is a speed of 6. And those also have a ritual strike with the speed of 4.
Mm-hmm.
So the wavering cover goes first, which is good and bad, because we protect them so well that even though ocelots are going to attack, because they have 2 defense this round, they're not going to do any damage, and with the cover we would actually want them to take 1 damage, which they are not going to do now. But the wavering side will lower their motivation by 1. There was an option, a possibility of lowering it actually by 2. And then we have a ritual strike for the ocelots, which states that before this order we roll the 12-sided die, and if there's at least 1 adventure nearby, which I am, we may reroll once, and with roll of 1 to 8 they lose 1 motivation, and with roll of 9 or higher they will gain 1 motivation. So let's see how well they succeed or fail in their rituals. It's 10. That's going to increase it by 1, and I would say that we want to reroll that, unless you want this to go to 6.
No. That's you can reroll that.
So
just roll
I'm going to take part in the ritual and hopefully mess around a little. and that's a 6.
Nice.
This was at 7, I think, because I rolled a little bit bumped to it. I think it was 7.
I think so, yeah.
So now the ritual will actually lower the motivation by 1 to 4. Would not have been fun to see that increase to 6.
No, not at all. So that's good.
And
Nice.
now both archers will attack. So this one will attack here. And the defense goes off first before fortifications. So there's 1 damage left. And that will hit the lonely fortification here, which you wastefully put there. Then this one attacks here. And the 2 defense lowers that to 1 damage as well. But it will take 1 of these fortifications that you wastefully put there. and they did not take any damage, which means that cover here does not lower their motivation, but we did not know that because we wanted to save cards. Well,
All right.
we succeeded in not letting anyone die, and now it's a new round, and if this is not revoked, the archer will again is threatening to kill your beloved friend. And we still have at least 4 cards in the deck, so I'm not going to have a breakdown just yet.
You have a lot of cards.
I have.
And do with them? Or do you want to save a little more? To have like this power move later on, like this one move.
I'm just going to use all my survey icons to look at through the whole deck.
Not wasted at all.
No, definitely not wasted.
Well, I don't like the attack too much next round from the ocelots.
Yeah,
That's not too great.
I have consultation. I can move it downwards. I can't discard it, but I can move it downwards. But you also do have the encouraging words, which would give +3 defense to everyone on your side.
Yeah, actually, you're right. We could save your card, and I could use that one.
I could save my cards. I don't have enough.
You don't have enough cards, so I should use my cards, definitely. Yeah. No, but you're right. We don't even maybe the insignia will change, so it makes sense to just give all the macaws just +3 defense.
It would deny
it's a good
anything they could do. Do we want to know any of the what? I'm just coming up with ideas to waste your cards. Do we want to see what?
I know, right? I have a great idea for your cards.
Yes. Do you have any? No, I don't have any cards.
just pull them out of frame a little bit. Like, oh, I don't have any cards.
Yes. Just disappearing one by one.
Yeah, exactly.
No cards. I had just 3.
So regarding the speed cards, we had all of them for now, right?
Yeah, we
like
both Swifts have already been taken care of.
Okay, so this can't be on the left, and the commander thing as well, I think, right? With like the lost health.
Yeah, we have seen both of those. What we have not seen 2 cards is these 3 ones. The impatient that wants to be with strike, the revoked one, and the wavering one. We have seen 1 of each.
Okay. But doesn't strike me as too exciting to see which of these comes up, right? So
unless, well, revoked will cancel this one. This will just lower motivation. This will lower motivation if it's not with a strike.
So I think that is okay. I think the right card, interesting to see actually. Do I have a card that I could use for survey? Only the top one, right?
And well, 2 of your own cards have survey, and the local controls can be used the ability to survey the top card.
Because the other one is the Force Order, and I really would like to keep that one. I think it's a really good card. I could use the local contacts again.
Do you wish to see this card? or are we fine either way?
Which one? Do you mean that one?
The left for the ocelots.
Yeah, could also be interesting. Do we rather want to see the right of the macaw or the left of the ox? What do you think?
Why not both? Let's see. Your stream is a little bit like behind on voice, so I'm not sure if I can.
Oh,
I'm going to be brave and refresh. So
okay.
your face will be black for a while, but people will hear your lovely voice still.
Hello, everyone.
And now you're back with maybe less.
Yes, less delay, I think. Great. Wonderful.
So should we? I can start by using one of my cards because I'm so kind.
Are you sure you only have 5?
Yeah, I start to burn a little bit of them in in advance of the deck running out. So I'm going to use my mixed groups to shuffle the left side and see what's going on. And the top one, oh well, it's actually a revoked one. So you don't need to waste your extra defense.
Nice. Very good. That was good.
Oh, I think
And
the
then
refreshing actually improved your image quality too.
Yeah, wonderful. Perfect. Then we just keep refreshing my face all the time, and then
Or you just
it's gonna help.
You just try to look pretty all the time.
I'm trying, but all right. Do we want to see the right of the cause? Should I read my local
The
contacts for
ocelots
that?
are not doing anything this round other than dropping to 3 motivation.
And the macaws can't kill the ocelots, right? I don't think so.
They should not. They can harm, like the circle ones can harm them quite badly. But I can heal one of them fully after that. And I can put a bunch of fortifications on the other if needed. I will have 6 cards next turn if I don't use any of my remaining ones.
Then let me do the move you do so well and save the rest of my cards.
It's a smart move when you're with the ocelots, but it's a risky move when you're with the macaws.
Yeah, I realized I picked the wrong or the right side.
So you get a carrier pigeon and a strategic retreat. Nice ones.
Nice.
I'm not sure if I should be still salty for not being able to use my carrier pigeon, but that's what happens when you play with the challenges sometimes. I got an encouraging words and a consultation.
Yeah, good.
I'll stack them a little so it looks like I don't have as many. So
let's see what the macaws are doing.
it's an impatient advancement, which is speed of 9.
Oh.
And this is a revoked strike. So the impatient was the if it's not a strike, they will lose motivation, and strike would be put in on top. But right now it's not a strike, so they will lower to 6. But their star units will move 1 forward. Let's make a little bit more space for here, like that. And let's see if we can make those a little bit more visible, like so. Yes, so now all macaws are in range if they attack in the future. There's no wasted attacks anymore. And then the revoked strike will simply lower the ocelot's motivation to 3. So they don't have too much extra buffer anymore. So we should try to hurry up with the Macavs, get them to green.
Yeah, we need 4 more, right?
And
On the
bad
left.
news is that there's just 3 cards left in the resource deck. Yes, we need to lower by 4. So I'm tempted to use quite a lot of my cards, or at least walk to you and just delegate everything to you. And there were some other nice, fun little horrors, like you shuffle your nearby army's deck and discard the top ones, and I think I was like, I can harm my friends by 1 damage. So fun little horrors waiting for us.
Very fun, yeah. All right, so what do we do?
I guess we want to survey something because we have no idea and what's happening. And for Ocelots, we know that the revoked is now in the discard, so whatever is on the right is going to happen. We don't know how fast or who's going to do it, perhaps, but we know that it's going to happen.
The left side of the Macaws deck is empty, right?
Yes.
Then we should survey there just to see like what comes up, because now the exciting part, the Swift one and the Commander one are going to be in there again.
Yes, all the good and bad stuff is going to be in there. And,
But like we need.
I unfortunately do not have the hurry ups. I think they're all gone. Oh no, I have one hurry up. I have too many cards. It's sometimes hard to keep track of them. That's my excuse. So I actually do have the last hurry up in my hand. So if you find a swift one for the Macavs, I can play +6.
Yeah, let's see. If you continue hoarding cards, you will need to keep a card of all of them.
I have a spreadsheet for designing them, but not for keeping track during the game.
All right, let me survey the side of the Macaws.
And the question being with which card? You have the double survey with the strategic retreat. You have the false order where you could look at the bottom, but that actually doesn't work right now because there's no deck.
There's no bottom. I think I would use carrier pigeon for one.
I'm so sad.
Survey?
You're like wasting my carrier pigeons for survey and for single fortification. I'm just crying on the other side of the river with all my resources. I'm crying.
With all your 500 cards.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to keep the encouraging words because
There
goes
goes my pigeon once again.
So now make it count.
What a waste of a good pigeon.
It will come back at some point. See your horror resolves.
Yeah, after I get it and the breakdown takes it away.
Yeah. Then the pigeons come back.
And the top one for the Macavs, well, it is a Swiss one.
Nice. Wonderful. Thank you, carrier pigeon.
Any other card could have done the same.
Now we know whether the ocelots...
a river, but I'm going to cry by the river.
Now we need to know if the ox can match speed. Like outmatch.
But this one also kind of matters. But I can start with the ocelot. Left one could be... I think I want to see the left one first because it can override the right one with the die roll. So
you're right.
I think I want to start with the left. I have two of consultations, so I can use one of those, even if it is a nice deceit to stack them to hide my number of cards. It's a good one. It's a 4. Unexpected.
That's not too bad. That was unexpected.
So one hurry up would already put them 4 speed ahead of the Macavs.
Mm-hmm.
In most cases, it should be enough.
you do have that hurry up to be safe, right? In case you want to
I
use
just
it.
mean that with the hurry up, they are 4 ahead, which would usually be enough, no matter what the red
Yeah.
half is.
Yeah, sounds good.
And because I love hoarding, I mean I love playing my cards, I'm going to play my hurry up here and deceive you like it looks like you have 5 cards now. Just so
Okay, we only have 4 cards left.
yes, for the go, I still need to use more.
Okay. Is that are we happy with that?
No. If the last one is breakdown, I will take at least one and I will cycle 5 cards to the deck. So I probably want to still use more cards. I'm not sure what I'm going to waste them on, but I'm going to waste them on something.
You could fortify or
Yeah,
look at another card.
I'm thinking,
Survey?
yeah, either or both. Like fortifying would be nice. If I knew that they were going to attack this round, I would definitely play encouraging words. But because someone is so stingy about their cards, I don't know.
Who is saying that? Is that saying the person who had to start stacking cards because they didn't fit on camera anymore?
I only stacked because they were the same card, not because they couldn't
But-
beat.
but you're not wrong. It might make sense to actually survey that right macaw card.
I can just blindly play encouraging words even if they are not attacking as well.
We don't really want to waste cards too much, right? So remind me again, which cards do I have? I cannot quite see all of them. I have encouraging words.
You have yes, you have one of those. You have pulse order to look at the bottom. You have strategic retreat to move friend home if they're dead, and local contacts, which you can use to look at any topmost card from a deck armies.
Maybe strategic retreat might be the best card to play here,
Yeah,
right?
and if we don't do anything, there is a chance again for your friend to die actually, because he still has 3 health left. But currently only the circle would attack him because this new star unit came closer, so this archer is now targeting the star unit instead of the middle one. I can look what they're doing if you want. Or you can just put fortifications.
I could also look at the top card survey first and then move both back, like the commander and my friend, right?
Yeah, your special abilities actually you can move both back. I could only use move one, but you can move both.
Might not be a bad idea also to get the commander out of there.
If you want to know this right, Hal, you also have the local contacts which you can use to look at the ocelots even if you're not with them. So I can save up more resources.
So you can keep saving your cards, yeah.
That's the best plan I've come up so far.
All right, I'll do up to
chat more because now the double voice is back because I refreshed and didn't mute you there, so now it should be good again. Hopefully, it was a little while. Sorry about that.
Oh, but scare all the viewers off.
Yeah, double, sir, take us.
Yeah, that's even triple. You know what? We will do more things. So I will actually use my cards. So let's use local contacts first to look at the Ocelot deck.
That was like a joke. I can actually look into
No.
my cards. I want to use my cards, please.
Hey, sure. Okay, then do first, and then I will decide whether or not to look at the Macaw's deck.
I can use my consultation. Yeah, because encouraging words is really nice. Going to flip this one, and it's going to be a strike for the circle, but this one is unexpected, so we don't know if it's a circle or a gear. But the speed is only 1, so this is 5 plus 6 from this one, so it's 11. So 5 here would be, depending on the decimals, it's 5.2. A 5 point anything bigger would go first.
Do you have anything to play the cards? You don't, right?
I did have, but I used it.
Oh no. No.
I was hoping that it's just okay, whatever it is, and we just know more. But this happened.
Yeah, it's not quite okay, whatever it is. I could walk over there and manipulate the cards, but I would just
You
like
can
kept
also
wasting
use
my
local
cards.
contacts to look at this one if you want. Or if you just retreat these, the circle would attack here on the closer star unit.
I'm kind of afraid that this card on the left is going to be faster. That's kind of my worry. Okay, I will do what I wanted to do before. I will use what was it? I think what was it?
The retreat
Doesn't cur-
or
ah,
engaging.
no, I mean for serving. I mean, which card should I use
You
there?
can also use local contacts for surveying if you want. But local
Then
contacts.
let me use.
Yeah, but you also have the encouraging words. You can give just +3 defense to everyone if you want. It doesn't tackle with the speeds, but we can hope the results are faster.
That's the point, because if they are not, then the macaws actually gain motivation. We don't want that at all.
I agree with that.
Let me use the local contacts to take a look at the top macaw card. And then we can see if we need to manipulate something.
And it's an attack from the circle group, but only with speed of 1. So this
Good.
is now 7. This is 5 plus 6, so it's definitely faster than this. And currently this one, some group is attacking the macaws, and the circle group, these two are attacking these two.
And then I might actually move the captain and my friend back one space, right? That would make sense.
Then the circle one does not reach, so only this will attack here, and I can next turn go there and fully heal him.
Exactly. Then I will use my strategic retreat to move both back.
I'm just curious about your reasoning, because they still look alive to me.
Yeah, I'm breaking my own rule.
Maybe you just say that this doesn't classify as their home yet, so they're close enough that they're not home.
You're not going home. You're not dead yet. All right. That looks pretty good.
Let's hope we don't shuffle the breakdown on top, so I don't lose both of these. I could use this to move and this to heal. This is also nice. But yeah, not going to happen. Definitely not.
Let's see.
We need one extra card from the resource deck.
Which will be no horror card.
And if it's a horror card, hopefully it's not a bad one. At least you are dodging some of your horror cards right now with not having a nearby army, so you can't mess up with these.
That's good.
And that should be fine. Let's see. No horror on top. Or second. So
that's what a good call. Good shuffling.
You get another false order and a circle mixed groups, and we can start stacking your cards because you have too many of them. And I got another also false order and local contacts.
Okay.
And because I'm a good citizen, I'm not going to stack my cards.
What is that supposed to mean?
I leave it up to everyone to decide themselves. So that's the swift strike, and this is an unexpected strike, and this is faster thanks to the generous donation from a local area. And we're going to roll if it's a circle or a gear, who's going to do the attacking.
Circle.
Or if we roll the star, if we make a new record, that was the first star. Yes, I only can roll circles and stars. So this one is going to attack, and the bottom Macau is the only one within 2, so they will take 3 damage.
Okay. He'll survive.
Yes, you can make a new promise that you might heal him later.
I promise I might, hypothetically, heal you.
Swift one will lower their motivation to 5, and then the circles will attack with only one being in range because you moved both of those back, and they don't have any defense or anything this round, so it will take 2 damage. One is blocked by the fortification. No, I'm putting it on the wrong place. I mean 2 on here on the Ocelot, and the defense is blocking one of them, and now he has one health left. And
Okay.
then we go to the next round, and I would definitely want to go heal the Ocelot. Yeah, I think I can start with that.
Yeah, makes sense.
You can still protect your friends with encouraging words if you first go to them, but I can heal that in full by moving there with the food poisoning, because we probably don't want to spice up their soup anymore. So I get a new card, a lost missive, and then I'll use the encouraging emergency care with the bonus from Tapatro, and I can heal 4 damage, which is everything from that unit.
Very nice.
Now Ocelots are not in danger of dying, unlike the Macaws are.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine. Your friend is fine, but maybe you should make new ones down here.
Another friend. There's so many friends to keep track of. But actually, do I have anything to heal?
Soon you'll start naming them.
Oh no, then it's too late.
You don't have heals, but you do have encouraging words, which gives 3 defense to everyone. So perhaps I look if the Ocelots are going to attack this round.
Might be an idea, yeah.
You would like that. You would like me wasting my cards.
Well, like you liked me wasting a card at the beginning.
Do we want to discard anything? Do I use Lost Missive? I could also use local contacts to look the powered cards without you being with them.
Yeah, makes also sense. It just makes sense for you to use a few cards, because in case your horror card comes around.
It's really bad if I, for example, don't use any. I would end up with 6, and that would cycle 6 cards from the deck, perhaps triggering more horrors. So I'll use the Lost Missive to look at the right half to know if they're going to attack this round, and it's the circle who would like to move forward.
We don't like that too much.
My old friend, because then these would be in range of that one, which is not fun. If we just had a card to discard, that to not make it happen.
You always use the wrong card for serving. Always.
I asked for your you agreed on this plan.
I trusted you.
That was your first error. For your first mistake, trusting in your little friend.
Honestly, I don't like the advancement. too much.
I can
don't like
delay
that.
it by 1 turn, but then we have more time to deal with it.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I could also walk over to you because I do have cards to manipulate.
You have just the same card as I do, false order. You can put the new one on top. That's the, and you have
Okay.
the mixed groups, so you could change the order to a circle, but it's already a circle.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So I think our best bet would just be to delay it by 1 turn and hope we draw something to work with it.
Yeah, because if you draw a strike or something, that's fine because I do the encouragements.
Yeah. Or we can also, you move to Ocelots and then we cycle the deck and find your horrors, which will discard this one. That's really good.
Great strategy.
A bold strategy. I will use the false order to flip the bottommost card, but because I'm not the little cute fennec fox who likes to hoard cards, I have to put the new one on top. That's what it says in the rules.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Word
Don't you
to
think the
word.
text is a little bit? Don't you think the text is a bit long for a card?
I don't think so. Your stream quality is so bad you can't read it anyway. It's a cover for a circle, which is better than advancement.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
I have just 2 cards. Look on the other side of the river. What's happening there? What's going on?
Well, you're just afraid of your horror card.
So right now we don't care about. Well, of course we care a little bit about the right side too, but at least Ocelots are not going to kill the macaw this round.
Do we care about what the macaws have in their deck this turn?
If this is a swift, which it can be, we can't make it. We can't make this one faster right now, so we
Yeah.
could delay it, but that's pretty much it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
you could.
Then
The annoying thing is that you are not nearby them. So if you want to do anything, you would have to start by going to them.
I think I would wait one more round now, just kind of see what happens, get a few more cards, move to the macaws next round,
Yeah,
and
I
some
heard
healing.
that. Get a few more cards.
Asian.
Sure, a few more cards.
Just a few, just a few more,
Just a few more cards.
just a few, yeah. And then I will
Okay,
put some
let's-
qualifications there next round, maybe.
Yeah, let's just hoard some cards and hopefully nothing bad will happen. Let's just hoard some cards. Sure, we each get 1 new card. That's
Oh.
nice. That's nice.
That's gonna be your
You get
card.
a safe. You get a safe haven.
It's gonna
Glad I
be your horror
started
card
stacking
now.
your cards so you at least they can fit on stream.
That's nice.
I got carrier pigeon. I bet this is going to be a breakdown because I'm not going to get to play any carrier pigeons this game. You're just wasting them, and I'm just
wasting your carrier pigeons.
and I'm having a breakdown whenever I draw one. You are a spy suspect, but you do not have a nearby army, which means that
Well, nice.
nothing happens. Yeah, you're
You see,
just.
that's how you deal with horror.
Yeah,
That's how you deal with horror cards.
Yeah,
just be never near an army.
And the next one is mine. I have some manifested fears, and my friends are like cutting themselves. Very nice. My friend gets 1 damage, but they can take it, so everything is fine. No worries. Nothing happens on this side of the river. Everything is under control. I didn't even have a breakdown. Oh yeah.
That was lucky. Now you can use your carrier pigeon.
Yeah, even if I don't want to say anything to you, which I don't, I can still play it and ask you for your cards.
You could use the carrier pigeon for fortification, for example.
That sounds. Or I could walk to you, and then I could delegate carrier pigeon to you.
Yeah.
That
And then I
would-
will
that
use to
would
fortify
count.
something.
That would count as using it, just so you could waste it. The Macaws are going to do a timid advancement, and the Ocelots are going to do a surprise cover. So for the surprise, we are going to roll the die to see how fast they are, and with a 4, it's lower than the timid advancement. And the timid is the one that lowers if the leader is not full HP, which he is not. He is still having bad dreams from the soup a friendly Fennec Fox made for them. -1 motivation from that, and then the star units will move forward, which is kind of risky for this one fellow, and you get a new friend. The leader is back.
Oh no.
And then the circle ocelot here gets 2 defense for this round.
Alright.
And now the ocelot advancement is again on top. Actually, there's 1 card below it. And we really don't have tools to do anything about it other than delay with a false order.
Yeah.
Even though now that moving it doesn't, I think it's not as bad because this one came here. It will make it possible for this circle Macaw to reach him as well, so that will change.
Yeah. And the
But
bottom one is blocked.
This would be kinda concerning in the river. And because both of these will attack him if they attack, and we can't build fortifications in the river.
Alright. Alright, the river of fortifications. I forgot about. Ooh. Can I push this guy back? I don't have the pushback card,
Yeah,
right?
you don't. But
Yeah.
I could send you encouraging words, which you would have 2 because you like to hold cards. You could 2 turns. You could protect your friends with 3 defense, and you could send me false order to delay this by 1 if we want to delay it. I don't know if we want to delay it. Maybe.
That's a good idea because I don't need false order at the moment anyway, so we can exchange these 2 cards. That makes sense.
Do we want to do anything before this? Do you want to look at the Macaw cards? Because we can adjust our plans based on new information.
I think I'd like to know the left macaw card actually, because these are the ones that actually lower the motivation. So
your mixed groups is for the circle group, if you want to use that, but it might be nice because their attack would be less dangerous than the star attack at the moment. But you also have the safe haven, which is nice. Welcome
and
to
the encouraging
stream,
words.
Bartek. Yeah, Bartek is asking why there are horror cards even with no defeated units. Because we're playing, with the challenge, we're playing with the bad memories challenge, where during setup we shuffled 4 random horror cards into the resource deck after dealing starting hands, and now we are paying the price for that. But we are close to winning with no casualties. Let's try.
I hope we
Let's see
can
if
make
we can
it.
keep it that way.
I hope we can make it. Let me use a mixed group card to look at the macaw card.
And it is impatient, so we would really like the top one to not be a strike this turn, and we could lower it by 1. And at this point, strikes are starting to be a little bit dangerous because they are in range.
Yes. Do I have another mixed one? No. What do I have? I have the local one.
You have 2 false orders.
Okay.
1 encouraging words and 1 safe haven.
Then I would say maybe use one false order to look at the right
Yeah, you could look at the
card.
bottom and choose to put it top or bottom.
Oh, that's an awesome. Good idea. Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. That's a good idea. Yeah. Good call. Very good call. Okay, let's hope.
Hopefully not a strike, otherwise you can leave it at the bottom. And it's a strike.
What did you say? A strike at the top, right? Put it at the top.
Good
You said.
call, good call.
Yeah, leave
But
it at the bottom.
good thing
That's
is
fine.
that you are the fox and you can choose to just leave it at the bottom.
I will leave it at the bottom. That's fine.
Here, let's just light it here and imagine. Let's pretend nothing happened.
But I still want to know what's at the top, but I can't do anything about it anyway.
Yeah, even if you now
I
look
know.
at it, you can only use a false order. Here's the
Yeah.
guest star you were asking for.
Yeah, I was asking. Okay, then I will just keep it like this.
I'm thinking, yeah. Do I want? The Ocelots are not attacking this round, so I don't really. We don't. Do we care about the advancement too much? Is it okay to happen for the Ocelots?
It's not great, but it could. Which insignia is moving?
A
Here,
circle.
right?
Also,
On circle.
is moving the middle one. So if
Yeah,
we
that's not
don't
too
do
great.
anything, it will move to the bridge, which means that it will be attacked by both circle and star, but not by 2 units at the same time. So he will survive 1 full hit. Should be okay.
Should okay? Question mark? Yeah.
Yes, should be okay. Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah. Let's just hope that everything is cool. I guess. I don't know.
Do we just
Okay.
draw?
Yeah. Yeah, we just draw. We just draw your horror card now.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Just 4 normal ones. You get
No breakdown.
No breakdown yet. Oh, you got strategic retreat and another safe haven. Because players who hold the card the most tend to need to stack them the most.
Well, you have 5 cards as well, so.
I'm not counting. I'm just seeing who needs to stack them and who doesn't. That's the only signal of who has more cards is who needs to stack them more.
I see how it is.
And if the opposite happens, I will come up with a new ruling for this. No worries.
Well, you designer, you have like the most rights to actually come up with new rules, so yeah.
And surprise advancement, we need to roll the die to see the speed for the Ocelot order. And it's 3, which is less than an impatient cover for the Macavs. It had a chance for us to lower by 2, but they will not take damage this round, so it's going to be. Oh, if we only knew this, perhaps I could have made the Ocelots attack. If we only knew this. But there was no way of us knowing it.
We just didn't have enough cards.
We didn't have enough cards. They lose 1 motivation. And then I need to collect myself. So I can explain the advancement for the Ocelots. So simply the circle will move one forward to the bridge.
Well, I can smell victory.
But the thing is that the closer we are to victory, the closer we are also to a possible defeat. So it's not unprecedented to lose 3 motivation on 1 round. So let's just, if they lose motivation, let's make sure they do not lose too much.
So I would say for the maybe the last round, if we can do it right, we will just survey, use all our cards to survey. Because if we can somehow get the macaws to lose that last motivation now, this round, and the
we
ocelots
don't want
to attack.
we don't want ocelots could even attack because you can play it encouraging words to give them +3 defense.
You're right, but we should still
So
know.
we mostly consider
definitely.
if we can make this side lose 1 motivation,
Yeah.
then we can just make sure the ocelots don't harm them this round, and that should be good.
Then let me survey, the left card of the macaws for sure.
Do you want to use one safe haven, for example? You have 2.
Yeah, let's use one of those. That makes sense. I don't want to keep stacking cards, you know. So
Yeah, you clearly have way less cards now. Way less. And left or right.
left, please.
And it's a swift, which can increase their motivation, and we do not have any hurry ups at the moment.
Do I still have a fourth order? I do, right?
You have one false order which you could make use to change it to the bottommost.
Yeah, I think I will do that because maybe that's the commander health one, you know?
Yeah, one
Because
of
we only had
those
one.
is one of them is in
Yeah.
your discard, but there's also the revoked, which will lower, and some other cards as well.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the bottom one.
Yeah, we don't have tools to add for the Swift run right now. So the bottom one would be a revoked.
Perfect. You may put this at the top of the deck.
Let's do that.
And then I don't know if you want to use any cards. If not, I will just use my encouraging words.
This one won't lower their motivation in any way because it's not going to be resolved.
Yeah, right. And if I use my the encouraging words now, we are also safe from losing any units on the left, right?
Yes.
All right.
Would you wish to do anything else? Because I can see one way how things could go south.
Really? They're all protected now. They won't attack.
I can share it with you if you want, or we can just see if it happens or not.
What am I missing there? Revolt will cancel that, so it doesn't matter. The ocelots, they can advance, which doesn't matter. They can attack, which doesn't matter. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Wish to just go, or do you wish me to tell you what might happen?
Well, I can't think for the life of me, so let's just see what happens.
Let's just see what happens.
I mean, you have cards as well, in case you want to do stuff.
I have cards as well, but if we don't care what ocelots do, I don't need. I can save up a little.
Oh, somebody's trying to stack cards. Yeah, I must be missing something, but I can't see what I'm missing.
So
I don't know.
We can imagine I'm not seeing it either. So we can see. Or we're good.
I have a very bad feeling that whatever you have in your mind is.
I can already spoil that
the
it
horror,
depends
the horror
what
cards.
we draw from here.
You mean the horror cards?
Because your horror cards could do something really bad
to the
macaws.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but there's no way to. There's no way to prevent that. Oh, I could move out range.
Away. You could just move away, but too late. Too late now.
Oh, no.
So your horrors would trigger this, and my breakdown might escalate stuff with 5 cards.
Oh no!
But everything is totally fine and under control. We drew no horrors at all, so it's fine. It's fine.
I knew that, of course. That's why I didn't move anywhere.
Yes, that you knew.
All right.
Because it would have been hilarious if I do first my breakdown, I cycle 5 or 6 cards, and then we draw your horror, which discard this away from here, and then swift, and it increases by 1.
Oh, that would have been horrible.
And I get some new stuff, and because I'm not even hoarding any cards, I don't need to stack any of them.
Yes, sure. Of course.
That's how the game works.
That's how the game works. Yeah, I
So
suppose.
it's revoked strike, and here's a ritual cover. Ritual being faster. We first roll to see if the motivation goes up or down. Either way, it will stay on green. With 2, it will lower, but I'm nearby, so I want to take part in their ritual as well, so I may reroll once. 7 is still -1. I did not make the ritual any better. And then it's cover, so the gear units are taking cover. They take 2 defense, and this is a revoked strike, and we're not going to resolve that, and we'll lower by 1, and they're both on 2, which is green for both, and we win. Easy.
Nice.
No defeats.
Easy, yeah. Yeah, nice. Wonderful. That's really cool.
I'm curious. I want to see how near the top were the horrors. No, next round, no horrors. Next round, no horrors. You were right that there were nothing to fear.
Nothing to fear.
Yeah, and then it would have been your misinformation and my breakdown, and the misinformation
Everything at once.
shuffles the decks.
So not only did we also won with the special achievement there, and also we did not lose one single unit.
Yes, so technically we could with this we could cross off the achieve peace, we could cross off no casualties and the bad memories, 3 in 1.
Nice. And we made all that, although you are obviously hoarding cards, as you can see.
No stacking, no hoarding. Didn't we already agree in amusement? Like,
oh, I wouldn't say agree.
The stacking is the only way to see if you're really hoarding cards or not.
All right, yeah, cool. Well, that was a pretty good playthrough.
War City says that the game looks awesome. Great to hear you liked what you saw. And Bartek posted peace emoji. I'm not going to trying to pronounce that. That's kind of hard.
Very cool.
As for those who read today's project update, it features the map books, and they are here, but I had the game already set up, so you can't really see too much, but they you just flip through the correct pages, like this would be the scenario 2, which I will be playing on the next gameplay stream, which you can check from the stream schedule on the GameFound page. I don't remember myself when it is, but there I will play this one, and also you can join the Discord, linked in the description, if you want to have a demo, and I run demos on Discord where we can actually play together on the table with the physical components, or we can play on Tabletop Simulator where we have few of the scenarios as well. Thank you for joining the stream, and thank you for special guest Pixelated Sir Tekos.
Well, yeah, thank you very much for having me. Yeah,
I think my internet does not like it too much. We can try one final refresh for you for the ending, and I will remove your echo as well when you're back. We can still hear you if you have something nice to say. And now you're
I don't
back.
know about night. Oh, is the echo gone?
Yes, I removed the echo as well. Oh,
Wonderful. Okay. Am I still pixelated? A little bit, right? Yeah.
yeah, but less so, at least for a moment.
That's good. Yeah. No, but thank you very much. As usual, I always have a lot of fun playing with you, especially live on the stream and especially your games. So, and I think we did pretty well today. Although one was clearly hoarding cards, but
You as a viewer can decide who it was. Leave down in the comments.
exactly.
Those who answer correctly can get a credit and discount for our games.
Well, that's not fair.
What?
That's not fair.
You
Let's
can
check the comments
also
later on and
find
see who wins.
you can also find link to Surteco's YouTube channel down in the description, where he does unboxings, reviews, previews, playthroughs, all kinds of board game coverage. Sometimes something else, I guess, but mostly board game coverage.
Mostly board games, yeah. I do a little bit of RPG stuff, but that's like very rarely. So yeah, like everything regarding board games, pretty much everything that I feel like covering.
That's good attitude. Everything you just feel like
Yeah.
feel like doing.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for everyone for joining the playthrough gameplay of not Dawn of Peacemakers, but Peacemakers Horrors of War. And you can subscribe to the channel to see the following streams. I will also be drawing some of the horror cards live on YouTube, and you can see how that process goes. And I will also do at least one gameplay demo still during the campaign, and also a video where I will compare Peacemakers to Dawn of Peacemakers. I will do side-by-side comparison, and like probably going to set up a scenario for both games just to see how much faster that is, for example. And Triple is saying an occasional food picture, but I'm not sure if I
Yeah.
get the reference.
Yeah, I tend to occasionally post a food picture on my channels because I like to cook.
Yes.
So I think that's the reference. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it counts as what you feel like doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Right.
you covered that part already.
Yeah. Right.
So do you have any final words, or is that a wrap?
I think that's up again. Thank you for having me, and thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun with our crazy stream, but successful game. And looking forward to being on your stream at some point again.
Yep, sounds like a plan. I see if I need to upgrade my internet to hopefully have less pixelated text that time.
Just
Yes.
put an emoji where my face is.
Or that's a still image.
Exactly.
Mouth moving up and down when you speak.
We can try that.
Thanks for everyone for joining, and see you next time. Bye.
Cheers.